What's up, YouTube? It's 2 times XP here, and I'm back with another video. So, I want to show you guys this really good team today. And before we get to the gameplay, I just want to point out a couple of key features for you guys before we do the gameplay. Also, I got my first rank 11 character here, Constantine. I really like Constantine a lot. He's on my sacrifice team, and plus you can use him with other comps. He's a really good all around character, especially after they rebalanced him and buffed him up a little bit. Constantine is a really good, solid character, and I also gonna have to do an account update with you guys. I'll let you guys know what direction I'm gonna take my account in. But first off, I want to show you guys my Cheshire really quick. This is her gear. This is the artifact I'm running on her. Her badge is level 16, and in her kit she has poison and also bleed. So for every stack of bleed, she has well, the opponent has, she does 10% more damage for each stack. So when Ocean Master is putting bleed on people and Deathstroke is putting bleed on people, I mean, she's just hitting a lot harder. But for this comp here, which is the core of it, is the block team, which is Nightwing and Ocean Master. And when you're using Swamp Thing and Cheshire, you can pretty much use any other fifth character that you want. But for my comp setup, I like to run Deathstroke because he has that bleed synergy with Cheshire and also Ocean Master. So I think that's just a really good group if you have Deathstroke. But I'm pretty sure you could use a lot of other people like Wonder Woman if you want. You can use Dr. Poison when she's in the game, and you can use just other characters that you have. It doesn't have to be particularly Deathstroke here, but I mean he's a very good pick if you have him. But the most important part to this build here that I want to show you guys is Ocean Master. What's the most important part on him? Of course, he has with his ultimate, he's adding stacks of bleed, and that's on his ultimate, which is great. We want that. He's always adding bleed to everybody, but also the artifact that you put on him. You want this particular artifact. If you have this artifact, which right here is the mirror right here, you want this artifact on him, and if you want it to be rank 3. Why rank 3? It's because you'll unlock his level 2 perk. So during the first 3 rounds, basic attack randomly adds 1 stack of damage type of debuff. So that's bleed, poison, burn, and frostbite. Why is this so important? Ocean Master does a lot of countering attack. All of that counter attack is just basic damage. It's not super damage, it's just basic, his basic damage attack. And when he's doing that, he is spreading all these different types of debuffs on your enemy. So that means Deathstroke is going to be getting his turns faster. Cheshire is going to be hitting harder, and that's what you want. So let's get to the gameplay. Also, I'm going to slow it down a little bit so everybody can kind of get a glimpse of what's going on. I should have had Cheshire going first, but it's okay. Because if we don't just flat out kill everybody, yeah, these guys might be a little bit too easy. See, see right there. Look at that frostbite, that poison, and frostbite debuffs he's putting on people. There's another example of the frostbite on the enemy and poison. See, well, no, well, the poison came from Swamp Thing, but that frostbite came from Ocean Master there. Trying to see if we get a tougher matchup that'll live a little bit longer. Maybe I have to go to arena or something to get something going. I haven't used this team in arena very much, but maybe I should give it a try. I'm sure it'll do fine. But yeah, this is a really solid team to push the campaign, and I'm telling you, it feels like adding Cheshire and Swamp Thing kind of gave Block those two missing pieces that it always struggled with, and that's the healing and damage. All right, so this might be a better battle. We just kind of want to focus in on Ocean Master here and see how much damage he's, well, not damage, but debuffs that he's putting out. And that's why I want you guys to kind of look at. See, look at that. He decreased his attack a little bit. All right, so look at that. Burn damage, attack dropped. I mean, this is so good. There was one game I had earlier where Ocean Master literally had like 3 rows of debuffs on one character. It was insane. And this is a really good team. If you guys just don't want to build the whole poison team, this is a really good alternative team to have. Because most people already have their Ocean Master and their Nightwing built up. You could just add these two there, find you a good fifth. See, look at that. He put burn on him. Also, attack goes down. Look at that. Attack goes down. He put burn on him. Put some bleed on him. More poison. Attack down. Burn up to 2. Okay, the Tiger put one of those on there, but I know Ocean Master put one on there as well. All right. Look at all this bleed that Ocean Master doing. Look at this. Oh my god, look at this. So good. Look at that. Up to 9 stacks of bleed. Look at that. He put more poison on him, put more poison on him, and look at that. One tap. Insane damage. This attack went down. These dudes are cooked. All right, so since it's turn 5, I think he's only decreasing their attacks at this point. So I'll go ahead and speed it up. But I just wanted to show you guys how good this combination is with this team. And hopefully you guys give this team a try. If you do, definitely let me know in the comments. I'd like to know if you guys put the mirror on Ocean Master and put Cheshire and Swamp Thing on the team, and how did it work out for you? I'm definitely going to be using this team for now on to push through the main stages. I just don't see too many teams that's better than this team. I don't even think the whole Poison team, as a team, as a unit, is better than this team because of Ocean Master's synergy ability. I mean, he literally gives the whole team 30% attack damage. Like, he just makes them so much better. That's why I don't really care to run Cheshire's ability, her leadership ability, which is the Cheshire toxins now, because they changed it from poison to toxins. So you don't really need that with Cheshire. She just hits so hard anyway. So you really just want her there because of her synergy with the bleed, which lets her hit harder anyways. I think her bleed may be better than her poison. But I think I'm gonna do a little bit more play testing with her. But I'm pretty sure it seems like her bleed ability is hitting harder than her poison. I notice a lot of times they're not even getting a chance to die from the poison. They're dying from just her raw strength. I'm not gonna try to make this video too long. I just wanted to display this team and just give you guys enough information in this video and show you guys before you invest in these characters. So, but if you're kind of worried about or still on the fence about investing into Cheshire or pulling for her at this point, I would tell you to pull for her even if you don't have Swamp Thing. I just think that she's a lot more versatile. Now that I see her on the block team, I think you should be fine to just run her without even having Swamp Thing. Especially even in this comp because you're not really relying on the poison. It's there, but it's not a big deal. Maybe I take this team to the arena or something like that. Maybe I can get a better fight. But lately, I've noticed either I get a guy that's way over me, which is the number one guy, and I get a bunch of people that's below me, and that's the reason why I'm not going to arena for gameplay purposes. I feel like they got it a little bit backwards. Let me see if I can get a good matchup in system recovery. Okay, so I can't use mighty characters. That's a problem. Maybe I could just replay a old one and just go from there. Nope. I thought that was gonna work, but trying to think. I can go to maybe team ups. Team ups may work. All right. And here I know that it's gonna take a while to kill them, but I just want us to kind of focus on how much debuffs Ocean Master's putting on these targets. He already has bleeding poison on him. She has bleeding poison on her. Hmm. Hmm. Look at that frostbite. Look at that poison going on there. You guys can't tell me this ain't overpowered. Well, maybe this is just really good synergy. See, look at Ocean Master putting burn, frostbite. This team is so good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up for us. But definitely let me know if you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. And let me know if you guys are going to give this team a try. I also hope that they're gonna bring Howl or Sinestro for a fusion event. That would be pretty cool. I've been waiting for those two characters to come back, so I'll take them either way I can get them at this point. We also had an update with the league recruitment and the legendary recruitment. Well, the weekly recruitment and the legendary recruitment banner. Sorry, and the mother box. That's a hot mess. That is a hot mess. My whole thing was like hoping they would add a desire slot for legendaries there because they put Swamp Thing in the legendary recruitment slots, well, banner and the weekly banner. But it's like that's I'm like, come on, these guys, they gotta know better than this. And I'm not finna turn this to a rant video, but I just wanted to throw that out there. Yes, they put Swamp Thing here. They put Swamp Thing here. But that doesn't solve a problem for players who may want Swamp Thing now because there's no desired slot for him. Look how many legendaries is in this game at this point. We're like 17, 18 there. But yeah, it's like it's too many legendaries in this game to not have a desire. I mean, even if you're going to give us a 30% chance or a 50-50 chance, which I think would be better because you need 150 pulls here, a 50-50 chance, that's not too much to ask for because you're asking someone to basically pull, not even 100% guaranteeing them to get the legendary they want, but at least a 50-50 chance. They need to update it. And I'm not trying to start this into a rant video, but it's like, come on, man. You got 18 legendaries in this game. The chances and the odds of someone getting the one that they actually need or want is slim to none. And Slim just left the house. If you're gonna make an update like this, make a real update. Consolidate both these banners. Consolidate them. Turn it into the weekly recruitment. We don't even need this one. Well, we don't need the one. You can use diamonds or say you can use diamonds or the pass. It doesn't matter. Use both. Consolidate the pity or get rid of one. I don't care. Just make it fair and compensate the players a little something for doing it. It's that'll be cool with me. But yeah, guys, let me know also if you guys like this update or you don't like this update. Do you think they should have added a desire slot for legendaries at this point? Because it's really starting to get too many legendaries, and this is not a good way to form legendaries. This doesn't help. This just doesn't help. But yeah, guys, that'd be it for this video. I don't want to go off into to a tangent or a rant about this, but let me know how you feel about the team I just showed you guys, the new block team with the poison characters on there. And as always, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, 2 Time XP out.